I've been down to Palm Beach, and I've talked to the transition on a number of occasions, and to be honest with you, that's about all I know. But I'm very much willing to serve, given the right opportunity, and certainly I'm very supportive of the new administration, and so it would be an honor, if asked. But nothing has been asked yet, so we'll see how that goes.
Mr. Gasparino goes on to say you would be, quote, a leveling force. What is the leveling force, Jason Trennert, that President Trump needs to hear from the Treasury Secretary and from a potential Trennert at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
Yeah, and I'm sure if I were offered something, I wouldn't exactly be a heartbeat away, by the way. And I'm not sure President Trump needs any leveling force, because I'm very much in agreement with many, if not all, of his policies, particularly with regard to trade. And I also think, certainly, in terms of rationalizing the size of federal government. So, in my opinion, I don't think any leveling force is needed, but I would be a strong defender of the policies that he's talked about.
What would you advise the president as to economic policies in terms of a kind of a to-do list, or maybe a step 1, step 2, step 3 type of recommendations?
Well, listen, I think, again, and I don't want to be overly, I don't want to be presumptuous. The president has a great economics team there right now. But in my opinion, I do think President Trump was elected for two reasons, largely. One is I think that there's a sense that the immigration policies of this country have gotten out of control and have hurt just average Americans, and I think he's right about that. And I also think that inflation was another big issue. And as you know, we've created something called the Common Man CPI, which looks at things, it's the opposite of supercore, which excludes food, energy, and housing, which, in my opinion, is all those things are pretty core. So we go the other way, and we just focus on things people have to buy. And I do think that certainly deficit reduction would be a good way to start to try to rationalize prices. It's hard to run deficits 6 to 7% of GDP continually and then expect to make real progress on inflation, in my opinion. So I think he's got those things right for whatever that's worth for him. And that's, in my opinion, that's very, very likely to be where he starts. And that's why he was elected.